Hate is such a strong word. I was always taught never to invest in hate because nothing should ever control so much of your energy. Dislike, distaste, disfavor, these are all emotions that are less taxing on the human body and are better on the contrary. But every now and then something challenges this philosophy, and no matter how much you try, you can't help but feel hatred toward it. Like really insensitive videos from Logan Paul. As if running around like a court jester isn't cringeworthy enough, here are 5 reasons to hate Logan Paul. Throwing Pokeballs at Japanese people. Logan Paul has been called a silly excuse for a human being for this next joke. It was racist, disrespectful, and plain stupid. He walked around the streets of Tokyo throwing Pokeballs at people, cars, a bike, and even a police officer. This sparked outrage amongst Japanese viewers who didn't understand how a person this silly is famous. One user asked him not to come to Japan anymore, and a second described his behavior as tasteless, disgusting, and very disappointing. As if these actions weren't enough, the 22-year-old then purchased a Game Boy, breaks it in the street, and attempts to return it while saying in ignorance, "Mucho Brogino," to the man he bought it from. He later pulled his pants down in the middle of the street. This is definitely not acceptable behavior. What kind of prank is that? Faking his own death. When a bunch of fans were waiting on the roof of a garage facing Logan's apartment, he thought it would be a perfect idea to shock them by faking his death, imitating another YouTuber, Sam Pepper, who's also done the same stunt. He said the Low Gang is going to witness my murder. He first filmed himself saying on Instagram, "There's a maniac in our building," then stood in front of the window waving to his fans. That's when one of his friends who wore a ski mask came up behind him and shot him. Logan had previously set up a blood spray system and made the shooting look as realistic as possible. His fans were in awe and didn't know whether to believe it or not. But when another friend rushed to carry Logan away, they were truly traumatized. Fortunately, Logan later emerged on the balcony to assure his fans he was okay and went to meet them and gave them socks. Pranking his brother into thinking he's being arrested. Logan pranked his brother and fellow YouTuber Jake Paul into thinking he was being arrested by the Secret Service with the help of professional actors. They sat Jake down and followed close instructions from Logan as he told them what to say through an earpiece. It was extremely frightening for Jake as he was told that he would be detained and that they would wipe his YouTube account as it was a measure of national security. Jake literally freaked out and could be seen shaking as he's trying to take in all of what's happening. Thankfully, Logan later revealed it was a joke, and the reaction on Jake's face is enough to show his extreme anger and frustration. This stunt is just one of many that make up the prank war between the two siblings. Pranking his friend, making her think that he injured her dog. Logan was paying a visit to one of his female friends when he pulled a cruel prank on her that made her think that he injured her beloved dog. He used fake blood and put that all over the dog's fur and a pair of scissors. As Logan's friend opened the apartment door, he told her that he was giving the dog a small haircut, then let out a frightening scream. She just smiled, not taking him too seriously because of his prankish nature, but when she saw the blood on her pup, she all but lost it. Quickly, she whisked her dog away and lashed out at Logan, telling him not to talk to her. What happened next is key, as Logan would reveal that the blood was not real and that this was just a prank. He would then follow that up by saying, "Logan Paul, like, comment, and subscribe." You know, he does all of these crazy and offensive pranks at the expense of others just to get more notoriety and for personal gain. Showing a body in the Japanese suicide forest. The next prank also happened in Logan's same controversial trip to Japan. It was not only insensitive since it happened in a place where people come to take their own lives, but also was completely inappropriate and just disgusting. Logan Paul entered the Aokigahara, also known as the Japanese suicide forest, and behaved as if suicide was nothing. He walked around carelessly, making jokes, and later just broke the glass ceiling of distasteful behavior when he found an actual dead body and filmed it. The video made a lot of people angry. Paul received a ton of heavy backlash even from famous figures. Sophie Turner called him an idiot, while Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul tweeted that he's pure trash, plain and simple. Logan later apologized for the video and called it a mistake, but people still think that since he took time to edit it and post it, it was just a disgusting excuse to get more views. So yeah, hate is a strong word, but the way in which Logan was acting, it's like he's asking for it. I hope that someone close to him sits him down and helps him get through this. We all make mistakes. He just made a really terrible one. Here at Millennial Countdown, we're rooting for you, and we would love to see something positive come out of such a negative situation. If you or anyone you know needs help and is having thoughts of suicide, there is a link below. I would like this time to thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe and comment. Thank you for watching the Millennial Countdown.